Hello everyone. First of all, I welcome you all to my YouTube channel Ishant Insight. In this video tutorial, we are going to learn about series, or we are going to see about a problem of series. So simply a question is given in front of you. Let's look it here. A library has a number of visitors by people for a week. Just a minute. Let me rewrite it. A library has a number of visits by people for a week as shown below. Okay, and these are some problems, and these are three additional problems. Okay, so we have to write a Python code for it. Here the import pandas as pd, we have imported pandas library, and we have created a series object named as lib underscore visit. Okay, so the first question is on which days more than 80 people visit library, and identify their number also. So let's come to the IDE and try to write this one. So let's simply print first. So for that I will be writing lib underscore visit. Here we have an output for the series. So this is the original series we have. Now the condition is that more than 80 people visit to library. It means what we have to do, we have to calculate the number of people more than 80. So for that I will be using here a square bracket, and that inside that I will again pass lib underscore visit greater than 80. Why? Because it is asked here to count the number of people greater than 80. Okay, so what in this case the number of visitors, let's run it here. So it's a Monday and Wednesday. So as you can see, on Monday we have 98 visitors, that is greater than 80, and then on Wednesday we have 88, that is also greater than 80. So in this way we can write code for it. Okay, now let us clear it. Okay, just a minute. Let's move to the second problem here. Write a Python code to show days and visitors less than 70. Okay, so in this case I'm just going to write here less than 70. So just run this one also. It is just similar to as that one of the previous one, only a sign of less than is required over here. So as you can see here, we have Tuesday 67, Thursday 49, and Saturday, that is also less than 70. So in this way we can calculate the number of visitors less than 70. Okay, as you can see from the data items. So this is the way by which we can solve queries, or we can solve not queries but problems. Now let's clear it and move to the next question. Write a Python code that will show only number of visitors, or that will show number of visitors on Saturday. So since it is already clear from the code that on Saturday we have 50 visitors, but since we are required to find out only one day, we are going to write the name of the index value as a Saturday. Okay, now just run this one. As you can see here, the number of visitors are 50, the last one. Okay, which represents the Saturday. So in this way we can write the number of visitors. You can also print a message here that the number of visitors, just a minute, that the number of visitors on Saturday. Okay, and just to run this one also. So in this way you can also write this one in a proper way. Now let's move to the next question or next problem. Just give me a minute. Let me clear it. Okay, now the next question. This is from the additional one. Write Python code to perform traversing on data items. So for traversing the data items, we already know that we are required to use the loop concept, and here we are going to use for loop. Data items means the data values. In our case it is a 98, 67 and so on. For that I will be using the for loop. For taking it in the consideration, I will be taking as I as a counter variable, in lib visit as a series object, then print simply I. Okay, so for loop is required for traversing of data. So as you can see, we have successfully traversed the data from 9867 onwards to so on. So in this way we can traverse the data. Now let's move to the next question. Write a Python code to print only even number of visitors throughout the week. It means you have to you have to find out the number of visitors that are even in number throughout the week. So you have to only identify the number of visitors. Now for that, nothing so much changes are required. Only a few changes in this code is required. I will be writing here, just a minute, I will be writing here, if I percentage, but percentage represents the modulus here, 2 double equal to 0. It means here the evaluation is going to be done whether the remainder is 0 or not. So print simply I. So here the even number of visitors will be there, not representation, but the visitors will be there. So just give me a minute, let me zoom and make it clear to you. Here 98 is the even, 88 is also even, and 50 is even. Okay, so when we are going to run this program, this will be the output. As you can see, now we have successfully printed these values. There will be third one also, no, actually. Okay, due to the due to the zooming of the screen, it was slashed. Now the last question. Write Python code to print only even number of visitors with days throughout the week. It means you have not only to find out the number of visitors that are even in number, but also with the corresponding day are required. Okay, print only even number of visitors with days also. So for this, just give me a minute, let me wipe it. Okay, here write down print, and that inside the print statement, write down lib underscore visit, then lib visit, then you have to write here percentage 2 for modulus equal to 0. It will check whether the remainder is 0 or not. And then let's have a cross check here. 98 represents even number, 88 represents even number, and 50 represents even number. So here we have 3 even numbers. Okay, and the corresponding dates will be Monday, Wednesday and Saturday. Okay, so let's check it out. Wednesday, and the last one is represents the Saturday. So what will be the output of this program? It is expected that the output of the program will be the even numbers along with the days. So as you can see now, Monday, Wednesday and Saturday, we have 3 days as a even numbers. So the calculated one is your output. So in this way you can calculate the values as per the query or question. So this was all about for this video. I hope you have learned something new. So this was a concept building question or problem from the series portion. So if you really like this video, please give a thumb, share and just subscribe this channel for more updates. Just a minute. Till then, thank you. Have a great day ahead.